Hi guys, it's Chef Uwe again from home in Rashidia in Dubai. Okay, today we're going to do a very simple dish actually, just pak choy and prawns. Let's have a look. Okay, here we go. So I have chives, which actually will be the last item for the dish because I want to put the chives just a little bit on top. And then we have prawns. The butter is for the sauce because I finish the prawns with a little bit of soya sauce and butter sauce, like a soya butter a little bit. Then I have pak choy, and then here, before I start the prawns, I have onion, ginger, garlic, red chili. So all superfoods basically, which we need to power our immune system. So we need to look at a little bit more, guys. We need to look at what are we eating, what are the foods which are good. So we know in every dish there should be something green and something red, so which I got it. I talk about it every time. And ginger, garlic, chili is all absolutely superfoods. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I'm cutting the garlic pretty fine because it doesn't cook too long. But also not too fine because I want it together with cook together with the prawns, and as we know, the prawns will not take too long until they're cooked. We don't really want them dry and well done. We want them nice and juicy. So same the ginger, make it nice and fine. Okay. So voila. Okay, make sure I'm talking now rather to the amateurs and to the professional chefs. Make sure when you cut these things, you don't have to look at it. You can watch TV when you do that, but make sure you keep your fingers back this way, because then you will never be able to cut yourself. If you do it this way, can be very painful. But this, and then with your fingers, you lead the knife basically, so nothing can happen. Okay, and chili last. Voila, we are ready. Now we can start to cook. We will cook the pak choy first, and then the prawns, because as I said, the prawns don't take too long. So now we have the only thing left to cut is the chives, which I want to add at the end. Because at the end, when the prawns are ready, I will add the chives and a few drops of sesame oil, which gives it a very nice flavor. See, the same what I said when I did the garlic. You can't cut yourself. You can go and look at it. The chives is really nice. Dubai grown, by the way. So we have beautiful Dubai grown herbs and salads now in the moment, which is really nice. So when you go to the market, see what is from here. Let's support our local growers because they have really nice stuff. Hey guys, my water is boiling, so I just put a little bit of salt, nothing else, because I will do it later. So now pak choy inside, and well, it doesn't need long. It's basically more blanching than cooking. Okay, now we give it 3-4 minutes and then it's ready. So I move it to the next place, which is a little bit slower heat, and I put the pan on here because I will start to do my prawns. So I start with a little bit of chili oil because my customer today, she likes a little bit more spicy. Okay. Then onions, Here I have, as you saw when I chopped it, red chili, garlic and ginger. So it's going to be really nice and healthy. As I said, we need to look a little bit when we cook what kind of ingredients we use, that we look at our immune system a little bit. Okay, so we wait a little. Okay, so just saute everything a little bit. Already the smell from the oil is very beautiful. The chili comes really nice through, and you smell the ginger, so it's great. So a little bit more, because as I said earlier, the prawns only cook a few minutes. So I have to have the onions and the garlic basically cooked, or almost cooked, before I even add the prawns. In the meantime, I look at my pak choy. See, it's almost ready. So I want the pak choy ready as soon as my prawns are ready. So to make sure that the dish is complete at the same time. Now I go prawns. Now just a little bit salt and a little bit pepper later. Yep. Okay. Okay. So a little bit of pepper straight. Now I changed my pots again because my pak choy is almost done, and I want the prawns to cook slow now. Okay, pak choy is ready. I'm gonna move it, but I want to have a little bit of a bite. I don't want it soup. Voila. Here we go. 2-3 minutes. And the prawns are done. As we can see, the prawns are almost done. Look how nice they look. And so as the prawns are done, I will finish the pak choy. And as I said earlier, I do a little bit of soya butter. Done. And switch it off. Beautiful. Okay, so just butter, soya sauce, okay. So now I take a few pieces of butter from the fridge. So basically on the bread. Okay, my soya butter. Now pak choy will just be a few seconds in there, and because it's still warm, I'll just turn it once. And now we can dress. Yeah. Okay, so as I said, now we do we do plating without, try to make not too much mess. And I don't want too much of the sauce really, because the soya sauce is quite salty, so you need to be careful how much of it you put. And the prawns, everything is seasoned nicely. So and a little bit of sesame oil, just a few drops, because it's quite strong. It all depends which brand you use. The brand I'm using is very strong. So, and a few roasted sesame seeds, or they are just roasted. I just had some in the pan, so they smell very nice. And as I said earlier, I love chive. See, now my mess which I made earlier is almost gone. Voila, here we go, bon appetit.